kept the planer line in the water.
Classic muskie speed is going to be somewhere around 4 miles an hour. 4 miles an hour is the baseline. You're going to see what the fish are doing, and you're going to go faster or slower depending. A lot of times they want it faster. Sometimes you hook up with the fish, you slow down to fight the fish, another rod goes, that's an indication that they want it slower. So you constantly have to wait for the fish to tell you where they want your boat. But 4 miles an hour is often the baseline. That's where we start. Yeah, nothing big.
Got me in and out of or just looking? Come on, little guy. Away he goes.
So the rods that we're running here, nothing super expensive. These Shimano's are some 7-foot medium action saltwater rods. They have enough backbone, they have enough action at the tip where we can tell if we have weeds or not, depending on the lure. But you want a rod with a decent backbone. None of the muskie rods are really that expensive. I think most of the guys out here you're gonna find run ugly stick tigers. I just happen to like what I'm running here. As far as length goes, when you're stacking rods down the tow line, we use our longer rods up front, shorter rods for the inside of the tow line. We're gonna run boat rods. Everything we run down is typically shorter. If we're gonna run them out, they're longer. The reels, convectors are a pretty good bang for the buck. We run 40-pound big game monofilament, and our leaders are 80 to 100-pound monofilament. A lot of guys choose fluoro. I personally like monofilament better. Can't say enough about terminal tackle. That's a big deal. The last thing you want to do when you're running $20 to $30 lures is skimp on the terminal tackle. That's a bad deal. It leaves a fish with a mouthful of hooks, and you're not out here to do what you're trying to do. So.
Mama.
We got a boat right in front.
Oh yeah. Get the net cutter. You turn that on. I'll grab it. A little butterfish. Come on, little guy.
So after we catch one, we make sure it's revived. You know when she's ready to go. This one in particular, we brought it in pretty quick. She was green. We still are going to put it in the live well for a minute just to make sure she's okay. And then Will's going to put her over the side. Biggest thing here is nose down and let her slide over. And off she goes. I put one bucktail out on the far end and 2 body baits inside. If we take a fish on the outside, bucktails typically have longer leads, so that fish is going to spring up behind and shoot. And Will and I, when we're out here, will normally let the fish dictate what they want and swap out. So being that we just took 2 fish on bucktails, we'll start to consider that with our next weed check and probably run more bucktails because of it.
I'll have to tighten down that drag.
Coming up.
Once he comes close, you can start walking back. Ready? Yeah. Good. Nice job, Tim. Typically, what we like to do is kind of split our rigs up half and half in between body baits and bucktails and let the fish kind of dictate to us what they're going on that day. A lot of time earlier in the spring when the water's cold, we'll run a lot of solid baits, and as the water warms, we like to run jointed. Usually run a 3 or 4 ounce weight ahead of these, anywhere back from 28 feet to say 35. With our bucktails, again, a lot of times color will be dictated by how much sun's out. Real sunny days, we like running silvers. It's a little bit of overcast, we run golds. Usually run anywhere from 2 to 4 ounce weights on these. 2 ounce, you might run back 100 to 4 ounce, anywhere from 40 to 60. And a lot of times, as the summer progresses and the fish get more active, we'll run some bigger baits, run some double spoons like that. And again, you kind of let the fish tell you what they want. If you're getting more hits on bucktails, react to that. If you're catching the fish high, we'll move both our cranks and our spinners high to see if they'll go on one and not the other. And that's pretty much all there is to it.
Oh my goodness.
No, just a Twinkie.
Oh, you got a fish on right here, dude. Right here.
Oh! Double-headed. That's the fish you want, the one he's got.
You got him back out?
Real deal?
No. Real deal would be here.
Huh?
The real deal would be back here. Turn to the left. A little bit better.
That or no?
Yeah.
Boy, it's got a little back.
Turn to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Just make sure he's alright. Although I think hi, I'm Todd Brand. If you enjoyed the video, we're finishing up an afternoon muskie fishing here at Lake St. Clair. I hope you're able to gain a couple of tips from the footage, and if you only take one thing away from the video, focus on the release. Bring the fish in, revive your fish, and release them. Thank you.